Hey everyone, welcome back. After a long time I'm back and I just created an elf deck from the set Kaldheim. You can see it's a green-black elf deck, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of elves, but I had a lot of cards and I used my wild cards to buy the missing ones, and I just realized there's also a lot of really cool cards like Harald Unites the Elves. Maybe this is my most favorite card in this deck, but I will tell you later then. So just let's take a look on the creatures first. For 1 mana we have like Duskwilder. Yeah, this creature has both. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I mean, the good thing about this card is it's a 1/2 creature. Toughness is 2. So yeah, you have something for blocking. And then we have Jaspera Sentinel. I just put it because I know that I didn't use the ability that much, but it has reach, and when we are playing against angels or other flying creatures, at least we can block those creatures. Snakeskin Veil. This one is sometimes really important because when we have Elvish Warmaster, 3 copies, I'm still thinking if I shouldn't add the 4th one, but the problem is I have no rares, and I also would love to buy another Harald Unites the Elves, but yeah, I have to play with this for the moment, and so we can just protect our creatures. I mean, one of our creatures. We will put a +1/+1 counter, and it gains hexproof. I mean, there are so many cards in standard where you can just kill the creature, and yeah, in most cases we are protecting our Warmaster here. Then we have Elderfang Disciple. Can be really annoying for the opponent because yeah, we are getting a creature on the battlefield and we are forcing our opponent to discard the card. And even if it's a land, I mean, our opponent will be behind us, and then 4 copies. It's just an uncommon, so I mean a common one. Yeah, so Skemfar Avenger is one of the best in this deck because whenever another non-token elf or berserker you control dies, we'll draw a card and you lose 1 life. The problem here is we will create tons of elf tokens, but yeah, in this case it doesn't matter because it says only non-token elf and berserker. But yeah, you can see all the other creatures are elves, so even though we will draw a lot of cards, and we can also protect him with Snakeskin Veil, so yeah, this works perfectly. And then our Elvish Warmaster, I mean, such an amazing card. Elvish Warmaster, 2 mana, really solid creature, 2/2, and whenever 1 or more other elves under the battlefield under your control enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. So yeah, I mean, we will create a lot of elf tokens. And also the second ability is amazing because we can play it easily here with our Canopy Tactician, because this creature gives us even 3 mana, and other elves you control get +1/+1. But it's a little bit too expensive for mana. I mean, it's really good, but yeah, I was just thinking if I had another wildcard, maybe I would instead take another Harald Unites the Elves. Yeah, and then I mean our creatures will get +2/+2, and they will have also Death Touch until the end of turn. Then Elderfang Ritualist. When this creature dies, return another target elf card from graveyard to your hand. And in most cases, like Skemfar Avenger or Elvish Warmaster, because that's the like the favorite target of our opponents. They know, I mean, they know about the strength about those creatures. And Poison the Cup, yeah, 2 copies. I mean, the only reason why it's in this deck it's because of Scry 2, and we can just maybe put, when we have enough lands, we can just put it on the bottom. And yeah, but I would maybe also prefer another Binding the Old Gods instead of Poison the Cup. But yeah, in this case it's like also just, I mean, it costs 4 mana. And Boreal Outrider, we have 2 copies. And since we have only Snowlands, besides this, all the creatures entering the battlefield while this creature is already there will get an additional +1/+1 counter. And I mean, when there are 2 copies of that, I mean, then our creatures are so huge. And yeah, also with other creatures like him, who are also boasting our pumping up our elf creatures. Harald, King of Skemfar, also one of the best cards in this deck because it has Menace. And we can, when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an elf, warrior, or Tivor card, but yeah, we have only elf creature cards, so we'll always have an additional creature. And yeah, put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Skemfar Shadow Sage, yeah, that was a difficult choice because at the beginning, where I didn't have much cards, so many cards in this deck, I had like 3 copies, I think, yeah. But during the time I was playing, I just realized, I mean, it's not that good. Even we have a lot of tokens and elf creatures on the battlefield, I mean, it's just 4 mana, it's huge, and when we have so many creatures on the battlefield, I mean, we need time. So yeah, we are not benefiting that much from this card, so I just cut it yeah, for just 1 copy in this deck, and it's enough. I mean, I'm just still thinking if I shouldn't remove this card yeah, from this deck and add, like as I said, Harald Unites the Elves. This is a perfect card for this deck, because mill 3 cards you may put an elf or Tivor card from your graveyard on the battlefield, and it's the same like with the Elefang Ritualist, but here we are getting the card on our hand and here on the battlefield. So we are so fast, we can just put Elvish Warmaster again on the battlefield, or even Harald, so it will trigger his ability. Also, or Canopy Tactician, that's also amazing when we can just combine those tactics. And also the second one ability is huge, put a +1/+1 counter on each elf you control. Wow, I mean, you can see this card is the perfect card for the elf deck. And whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1. So yeah, I mean, when we are attacking with 5 creatures, we can just decide one creature will have -5/-5. Yeah. And Binding the Old Gods, I'm just surprised that this card is not rare, because destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. I mean, you can just destroy everything, and in most cases those cards with this ability, they are already silver, uncommon, but it's Saga, and it has 2 additional abilities like search your library for a forest card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And the cool thing is we can also take, for example, Snowland, because it's a swamp forest. Also we can, when we don't have enough swamp or forests, we can just pick this up. Yeah, this is just perfect. Also this, and creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Yeah. And then we have in this deck, like almost every time, 24 lands, and only this one is different. It enters the battlefield tapped, and when we sacrifice it and we have to pay 5 mana, so one creature you don't control gets -2/-2 until end of turn, and will create 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens, and we can only activate this as a sorcery. So yeah, this is my elf deck, and yeah, I mean, you will see, I really like to play with this deck. It's really strong, but we just need 1 copy of that, and you can see, yeah. I would say let's play a few games now. Yeah, we have a decent hand, we have 3 lands. Elefang Disciple we can play in the second turn. Also Skemfar Avenger, yeah, that looks good. Also we have Harald Unites the Elves. Yeah, we have now Kaldheim Disciple on the battlefield and will force our opponent to discard the card. Let's see. Most cases it's a land. Yeah, also land. Nonetheless, I mean, lands are also important, and perfect, we have Elvish Warmaster, so we can play it. And Jaspera Sentinel, we will get the token. Now we have to be careful, it's a cleric deck, it will also... it works with lifelink, and yeah, but for now it looks really good. We just have to hope there is no Doomscar and or any card that can just destroy the whole board. Borrow time, it will be Elvish Warmaster, yeah, reasonable. It will prevent us to make more tokens. Harald, or Skemfar, but yeah, we have an additional mana thanks to Jaspera Sentinel, so we can also play Harald Unites the Elves, and we will mill 3 cards and we'll put one of those, hopefully it's there is an elf, so we can just put it on the battlefield. Oh, there it is, nice, Harald. It will triggers also his ability. Maybe Skemfar, because we have already a lot of elves on the battlefield. Another board, I mean, of course, I mean, there are always like 2 copies or even 3 copies at the beginning of the game. So what will our opponent exile? Okay, the saga. Binding the Old Gods would be amazing, so we could destroy one of those borrowed times. We'll use it again. Harald, yeah, there is Skemfar. Okay, now I feel really safe because even there's a Doomscar, we can draw 4 cards. Yeah, GG. Yeah, nice game. Let's go to the next one. So 2 lands. We can play Sentinel. And then Elderfang also, so we can also tap, then we have even 3 mana. Yeah, we'll foretell the Poison the Cup. Is it with, yeah, play an additional land and then you will get 3 life, and now we can play Boreal Outrider, making our elves even stronger. We have only lands, snow lands. Okay, yeah, Boreal Outrider. Then Elderfang Disciple. We can also play another one, or we will just wait with the Poison the Cup. Oh, artifacts, okay, interesting. I will just play another one because I have seen that our opponent just discarded non-land card, so there is no more lands in his hand. Likeness of the Seeker. So we can untap. If we are going to block this creature, he can untap 3 lands. Interesting choice. Jewel Thief. Then we will play Harald, and we can also play Poison the Cup. Here it is, Elvish Warmaster, and yeah, we have to wait. Let's see what our opponent is going to play. Prosperous Innkeeper. More mana incoming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reclusive Taxidermist. Ooh. I think what creature we can just get rid of. This creature has trample, so yeah, we will just block with Harald. And let's play on Skyclave Apparition, so we will get a free token. And we can just tap one elf to produce 1 mana. Perfect, there is another Harald, and... Okay, it looks even better right now. We'll get more tokens, and... Let's see... Yeah, another Elderfang, and we'll just attack with the token. So we will play... I hope our opponent will not play 2 cards, so at least we can... yeah. The old beer lets him draw a card. Is also a big creature 4/4 with trample. But how many mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Jasper Sentinels 6. So we just need 1 more, so we can activate the Elvish Warmaster ability to give all the elves +2/+2 and the Death Touch. Let's see what our opponent will discard. The Angel, okay. Binding the Old Gods, so we can kill the old beer. Yeah. And we are going to attack with those 2 creatures. Okay, no blocks. Another old beer, okay. But yeah, it was a good choice, even when our opponent is just discarding lands. I mean, it will just... yeah, bringing behind us, because you can see he has just 4 mana, and then there are 2 treasure lefts, and maybe he would like to play both cards at the same time. But creatures like Oldbeard, they cost 4 mana. And there are definitely better creatures like this. Even 5 mana. Yeah. So yeah, you shouldn't underestimate the power of lands at the beginning. Okay, Galagreeters. Galagreeters would be also a great choice for this deck, but yeah, we are just playing set games, set decks, so we are just yeah, forced to play cards from the Set Kaldheim. And now we can activate the ability of Elvish Warmaster. Let's see if he knows about this. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so there's enough mana. How much damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11. Yeah. I mean, he should block with all the creatures he has. Huh. Okay, obviously he just forgot about the activity. Yeah, GG, good game. And let's go to the next one. So yeah, we have 3 lands, that looks good. Harald Unites the Elves, also Snakeskin Wheel, perfect. Yeah, we just need cheaper creatures. Ghoulish Procession. Okay, we are going to play against the zombie deck. Also the sleeves matches to this tribal deck, and we can play. Yeah, actually we cannot play anything, so we have to wait. But next turn we could go for Canopy Tactician, another Ghoul Procession. Okay, there will be a lot of tokens on both sides. And let's play. I think Canopy Tactician is a good choice. We have still Harald Unites the Elves, so even if our opponent is going to kill, we can just cast it from the graveyard. And yeah, it gives us also 3 mana. Hobbling Zombie. Alright. When this creature dies, our opponent gets a token. So also with the Gulch Procession, so it will be like 3 tokens. We can foretell. And let's play maybe Elefunk Ritualist. So we can... Yeah. We will just attack... No, it has Death Touch, so it doesn't make sense. But let's see. We will keep Poison the Cup. And... Yeah, of course, blue... Oh, Necroduality. Huh. Okay. Aye, that's a really good card. Brings a lot of trouble. But we can play Elven Ambush, so we'll get at least 1 token. Oh, here it is, Elvish Warmaster. And either we can play Poison the Cup or Elefunk Ritualist. Or, yeah, of course, we have Canopy Tactician, we have so many mana. Like, yeah, 3 mana, so we can also play Snakeskin Veil and protect Elvish Warmaster, because our opponent will definitely go for that. And we are going to attack. He can kill this creature with the Shambling Guest, putting a -1/-1 counter. And receiving 2 zombie tokens. Yeah. Zombie army incoming, yeah. Like, this is also a tradition. Zombies against the elves. Also goblins. One of the oldest, I think, creature types. And most popular, of course. Phew, that's a lot of zombies right now. And thanks to Blade Stitched Scarp, all the zombies are getting also +1/+0. So maybe we should remove one of those captains. Yeah. I think it's better. And we shouldn't forget, our opponent has still 3 mana left. Could be an instant. Ooh. That doesn't look good. Shall we attack? Yeah, let's attack. I mean, the good thing is, once our opponent is going to attack with all the tokens, he will lose, and there is no compensation for that. Only non-token zombies are getting copied. So I don't believe that our opponent is going to attack with all the zombies, because he will lose everything. But yeah, nonetheless, 5 tokens on the battlefield. Let's play Elefunk Ritualist. We can... That's a tough one. A tricky game. Corpse Cobble. Oh, so the creature is also Menace. We have to block with both creatures. And yeah, that's a lot of damage. 16. But he's not attacking us. That's strange. Anyway, we can attack with Elefunk Ritualist, so we will get one of the elves back to our hand. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put it on the Blade Stitched. And Are he going to kill our creature? Perfect. Yeah. That's what I expected. So we will just give it Death Touch. Yeah, actually we could attack with also with the other creatures. And we will keep Snakeskin Veil. Narfi, Betrayer King, yeah, it was just a question of time when this creature will appear on the battlefield, but yeah, it's a legendary creature. Oh, that's a good combo. You have to remove the one legendary copy and you will still get two tokens. Yeah, that's a good combo. What else? I mean, as long as Elvish Warmaster is providing us with elf tokens, we're on the safe side. But as far as I can see, there are just two creatures who can block us. And what if we are going to attack with all 4, 8, 10, 12, 15 damage? And all of the creatures will get +2/+2. So 17, 19, 21, 23, 25 damage in total. And then we can play Sculptor of Winter, so we have two creatures who will... Or we will just activate that. Yeah. 0, perfect. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, that was a tough game. GG. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Yeah, that's a risky hand. We have only, yeah, one tapped land, another untapped. Okay, here it is. 2 swamps. At least we can play Elvish Warmaster. Oh, we are playing against the mono red deck. And yeah, so we have to be fast. As always against those mono red decks. Yeah, then... But Elvish Warmaster will give us a lot of tokens, so... that's the perfect response for those mono red decks. And we'll force our Eldfang Disciple to discard a card from our opponent. Yeah, now it's a tricky question. If he didn't discard land, we are not going to attack. The Dragonkin Berserker has first strike. Magda Brazen Outlaw, okay. Yeah, we'll pass. Or, yeah, actually we could play Snakeskin Veil and block it. The swamp, yeah, cannot be Tactician. 4, 6, 8. Nice, that's really fast for of the elf deck. Even faster than the mono red deck. 4, 6, 8 damage. Down to 12. Yeah, looks really good. I think that's already GG. And land, we can play Skemfar, Shadow, Sage. And yeah, I think that's over. 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, yeah. Unless our opponent is going to block the biggest creature of us, but yeah, GG. Yeah, let's move to the next one. 2 lands, a lot of sagas. Canopy Tactician is like, I have the feeling always on the hand, even there's just 3 copies. Thornsworn Paladin. We can foretell, poison the cup. And yeah, we'll just let our opponent play several cards until we will cast Elderfang Disciple. Yeah, no land. Shall we wait or... Yeah, let's play Elderfang's Disciple, because I will keep Poison the Cup for a real threat. As for now, we can just deal with those two creatures, and yeah, the problem is just the mana. So yeah, it's a long way to cast Binding the Old Gods or Harald Unites the Elves. And Tactician also. 4 cards with 4 mana. Whew, let's see, I hope we'll draw. I mean, okay, we can cast Poison the Cup and we can scry for 2 also. Power the kill, yes, okay. Down to 17. Oh, okay. Land, and then we will pass. I hope our opponent is going to cast something. I'm just curious what card. I mean, it could be also a Poison the Cup from our opponent, so yeah, we will just use that. Hopefully there is, oh, even 2, but I think 1 is enough. And then we can cast everything from our hand. Land, let's see. Harald Unites the Elves. And we'll bring back, of course, I think Elderfang, so we can force our opponent to discard another card. It's funny, I mean, yeah. Especially when you don't have lands and you have to discard a non-land card. Yeah, Poison the Cup, as I assumed. So our opponent will also scry for 2. But yeah, it's better to waste Poison the Cup on Elderfang Disciple rather than on Elvish Warmaster. So yeah, now we can also protect him. The problem is, yeah, the 1 mana. Binding the God. I think our opponent will go for Binding the Old Gods. I mean, I don't have to waste Snakeskin Wheel right now. Or maybe Canopy Tactician. Yeah, one of the Binding of the Old Gods. Yeah, we can play that, and this saga will also provide us with 1 forest. Phew. Yeah, I mean, we could block. Let's see if he will put the -1/-1 counter. As if... Yeah, we will play Snakeskin Wheel. Harald, perfect. Yeah, looks pretty good right now. Card advantage, more elves. Canopy Tactician. Yeah, I think I have to cut 1 copy of Tactician and replace it by Elvish Warmaster. I mean, this card you have to have 4 times in the stack. You can see a creature with 2 mana which is producing so many tokens. Yeah. Okay, maybe just lands or nothing good, so... Or Meathook Massacre could be also, and... Yeah, but it's too late. Anyway, GG. And let's move on to the next one. So, 3 lands, yeah, unfortunately it's just forest, so we have to hope we'll get a swamp. Oh. I like those leaves with Tezzeret. Perfect. here is the swamp, so we can play Harald and we'll pick up one of the elves. Elderfang Disciple, maybe it's a good choice. And we can play both copies. And forcing our opponent to discard 2 cards. It's a green deck, so yeah, mono green ramp deck. You need a lot of lands if you want to play with those big creatures. But let's play first only one Elderfang Disciple. So next turn we could play 2 creatures, Elderfang Ritualist and Disciple, or Skemfar. Yeah, it's a werewolf deck, I see. Burly Breaker, Dire Strain Demolisher. Those werewolves are huge. And Binding the Old Gods would be nice to have on the hand. What else? Underdark Basilisk. Okay, that's a strange choice for a werewolf deck. And let's play the Skemfar Avenger first. And yeah, let's go also the Elderfang Ritualist. So in case this creature dies, the Skemfar Avenger, we can just bring it back to our hand. And Underdark Basilisk has Death Touch, I see. Well, we could also bring Harald back if Skemfar is still, but I mean he can just, yeah, I know the strategy, like he can just play the green card where the creature is fighting our creature or dealing damage. Yeah, rather it's this card. It just deals damage, and since it has Death Touch, it can kill any creature. Even if it's just a 10-10 creature, it can kill it. So yeah, we can still bring back, yeah, for what creature is better? Maybe Harald. It's the same, because we are getting another creature. Elderfang Disciple. 4 copies. 3. Yeah, the problem is they're just too weak. 1-1, 1-1. And let's see. I bet the opponent's really pissed right now, yeah. Expanded Anatomy. You don't have to use Snakeskin Veil on those creatures. Yeah. Okay, more time. 5 damage. Land. Then... Ooh. Skemfar, 3 copies. Yeah, then let's bring this back. And 1 mana left. Perfect. So what is he going to discard now? Yeah, and then we have Harald Unites the Elves, so we can just put 1/1/1 counter on all the creatures. Ooh, Whole Pack. Yeah, that's a great card. Just pay 2 mana, you may put a creature card from your hand on the battlefield. So this works totally fine with those big werewolf creatures with 5, 6, 7 mana. Especially this one Captain, where when he enters the battlefield you will create 2 wolf tokens, and himself is a really big creature, 7/7 I think, when I remember. Okay, that's a big blocker. Anyway, we can just attack with all the creatures. And we are going to attack with Harald, I mean with all. And we don't care if we will lose any of them. So what is he doing? As far as I remember, I think there are no cards he discarded as like lands. They were just all non-land cards, I think. Yeah, then we'll put -2/2 on this creature, create 2 tokens, and yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. Green doesn't have any Doom Scores or other cards, so. A natural growth, okay. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, we'll put the land and yeah, we'll just attack with 1. That's enough. And GG. Let's go to the next one. Here we are, 3 lands. Again, Elvish Disciple. Too many copies. 1 copy too much. Van Helsing's. I love that. I love the artwork. Looks really cool. Really majestic. That's, yeah, okay, that's one of those cards like Borrowed Time, or the other one for 2 mana. Yeah, I see. Sparing Regime, man. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, this is also one of those underrated cards, because you can just learn, and I mean, every time a creature is attacking, you will just put a +1/+1 counter and untap it. So yeah, we have Binding the Old Gods. Environmental Sciences. And that's it. I really like to also collect all those alternatives from this Dracula universe. But yeah, everything costs a lot of money. And also the prices for the magic cards, I mean, they're increasing. Yeah, I just looked for the next displays, set displays, and I mean, recently they increased the price like by 10 euro. It was, I remember, like it cost 80 euros 4 years ago. Then when I bought my last one, it was from Kaldheim, the set display, it was like 110 euros. And then now when you want to buy the newest one from the upcoming one, which is Dominaria, right? You have to pay 125. Phew, it's always getting higher and higher. Yeah, let's go back to the game. So now we have a big elf army. I will get rid of the ambitious farmer. And yeah, early on we are just protected our creature. So with the snake's wheel. Arrow of Enlightenment. Yeah, I think the next deck I will make is also from Kamigawa, because I like those sagas. It's really an upgrade when you're comparing this to Pharaohs, because at the end of that you will receive a creature, and that's a huge advantage in my opinion. So yeah, I think I will go for a Kamigawa set deck, and I think I will choose one of those which are not played that often. I will not go for the green-white enchantment deck, because I mean, everyone, like a few months ago, everyone was playing that, so it's just boring. Yeah, GG, by the way. And yeah, let's go to the last one, I would say. Here we are, 2 lands. So yeah, I was just speaking about making a Kamigawa deck, and I just have to take a closer look on the rest of the sagas, and I think I will choose something like which are not often played, maybe black and red, or is there maybe a blue and white? Yeah, that would be also an option. Or what else? I mean, black and blue, I think not really, because there is a theme of ninjas, and so they are using these cards. And let's see, green and black maybe again, if there is any saga with those colors. But yeah, as I said, I mean, it has to be something what is not played that many times in this format. I like to play also, like to try new things, new mechanics, and yeah, just to go away from this mainstream decks. Like as you have seen, I mean, like 80% were playing the white and green enchantment deck. It was so boring, you know. I mean, every second opponent was playing this. Okay, so Poison the Cup we could use on Darling of the Masses. It's a big creature with big toughness, and we can't even get rid of this with our creatures. We're just too weak, so I think that's the best option. And every time this creature is attacking, it's the owner of the creature is creating a token. 5/4. Yeah, let's keep the land. We could attack. Yeah, we will attack with the Duskwilder. Let's see. Hopefully. Okay, we will not attack. Restoration of Ejanjo. Torrents is a cool card. I mean, I made also a Ran deck, but I didn't include this card into my deck because it doesn't fit, but it's funny to play. I see, because whenever especially when you have a lot of small creatures, you can make yeah, I mean, it's ideal for the token deck, maybe for the commander deck when you play a token commander deck. So what else? Okay, he's going to block, so we will take the chance. Hopefully, yeah, no boost. So you may discard the card. When you do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Huh. But I think I didn't see any, small creatures. It was only the masses with 4 mana and torrents 3 mana. So yeah. And maybe he just made a mistake because he thought he can also take back this creature torrents. Cleanup Crew, pooh, 6/6. That's a huge one. Yeah, that's a good choice. Destroyed our saga. Then we can play Skemfar Avenger. We need more cards. And we'll force our opponent once again. Oh, okay, join the dance. Now we are just really limited by our choices. We can't do anything. The good thing is Cleanup Crew doesn't have trample, so we can just always block with those tokens. And we could also Hello Fontaine. Okay, we could block with Elderfang Disciple, so we can draw a card. That's what we will do. He has just 1 green mana, so he cannot use the Hello Fontaine. Nice, we'll draw a card. Another Canopy Tactician. Yeah, we need more mana. Shall we attack 2/2? Elephant Ritualist maybe. Let's stay back first. Join the dance, create. Oh, perfect combo with Rumor Gatherer. So he's first scrying and then he will draw the card, right? How many creatures our opponent has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can use Halo Fontaine, 1, 2, 3 mana, and untap. Training. Okay, I know what creature we have to take out. Training creature. We have 3 tokens, 2, 4, 6, block, cleanup crew, Elder Fang Ritualist, the Architect, or yeah, Dusk Welder also, so we will just lose 2. Yeah, for now we are in a far better position. Yeah, far more better position. Harald, King of Skemfar. Also, yeah, Canopy Tactician. We can play both creatures, 1, 2, 5 mana. Additionally, 8. So we will play both cards. Let's see, yeah, our opponent has to decide. Untap tapped creatures to control, draw a card, yes. Phew, a lot of creatures died. We can play Elderfang Disciple, nice. Yeah, we're back in the game. So many cards. Moon Touched. Let's play Canopy Tactician and attack with all the creatures. 4, 7, 11, 16. Even when he will kill the whole board, we are in a good spot. Harald. And we will draw, of course, a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cat Servant. Yeah, GG. So yeah, I mean it's really funny to play with the elves, and yeah, I hope there is just another Elvish Warmaster or Harald's Saga. But you can see, I mean, those cards perfectly work together. Even it's just from one set, it's just from Kaldheim, you have to consider it. Even though it works perfectly for me, and it's also, I don't know if it's in ranked good, but in unranked it's totally fine, and it makes a lot of fun. And yeah, if you like the content, please subscribe, and I will make more of those set decks. And yeah, thank you for watching, see you next time, bye bye.